Hello, Aquarians. Welcome to Turntable Tarot, where I tune into you and you tune into me. My name is Ari. I am your interpreter for this 25th day of November. It is Thanksgiving Day, so if you are in the United States and you're celebrating Thanksgiving, welcome. Much like the collective I've been meditating on, it feels like gatherings and airy energy, which is exactly what Aquarians represent. I'm using this quartz crystal to pull in some of your energy from the collective. I have my trusty labradorite in my chakras to keep me open and receptive. If the sign of Aquarius is in your moon, your rising, your Venus, you're on the cusp, any stelliums you have in Aquarius, you will find this reading to resonate. If you find things in this reading that don't resonate, don't throw them out. They may not have happened yet, or you don't know that they're happening. So pay careful attention anyway. Thank you for all the liking, the sharing, the subscribing. I truly appreciate your viewership. I'm trying to create a Turntable Tarot community, which apparently takes a very long fucking time. So if you'll keep at it with me, I'll keep at it with you. We'll keep those tables turning. All right. So I've also been drawn to black tourmaline for protection. So Aquarians, you may want to grab onto this. And also Tiger's Eye. Getting a lot of energy off of that. We're going to introduce the decks that we'll be using. We'll start with the Heart's Hidden Secret Oracle, which will give us a couple of details, the narrative about what you're going through in the situation in the reading. We'll pull a few cards from there. We'll pull 3 cards from the White Witch Tarot. What the White Witch Tarot does is identify the protagonist energy, the energy that's in your favor, that you're working well with, or that you're working with. The antagonist energy, which is the energy that you're up against in the reverse, that you need to work with differently. And then the unified energy, which is the most likely outcome or goal with where you're at in the reading with the situation. We'll pull the theme, the truth, the direction, what's behind the truth and where the direction leads to with the Morgan Greer. On the flip, which is where we'll take flipper cards, we will use a smaller version of the Morgan Greer. And at the end, we'll pull a few oracle cards to see what is hidden, what you can do to remain in your highest polarity, and also the very best advice for Aquarians. Okay. Hello, Spirit, Major Tums. We are in conversation with Spirit, and for Aquarius, we are shuffling the deck. For Aquarius. Oh, when I get a body rush off your card, that's how I know it's your card. That's why my eyes are closed. Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is. Soulmates, deep love, unity, and connection. Okay, got some soulmate action here. For Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Major Times. We are shuffling the deck for Aquarius. Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is. Clarity, truth, intentions, and honesty. And at the bottom of the deck, we have one day. Someday, somewhere, another time. That's all very something. We'll see where that goes. Thank you for those cards, Spirit. What is in the protagonist energy for Aquarius? What is in their best propelling energy here for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. We're in conversation with Spirit for Aquarius. Aquarius. The High Priestess. That's about sentience, about inner knowing, about your solar plexus. What is the energy that is in the antagonist position, that is in the reverse for Aquarius? What is the energy that will rebel? The Strength card. It's about restraint. And in the unified position, what is the energy that will overcome? What is the most likely outcome or goal? For Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Major Tums. We are in conversation with Spirit for Aquarius. The Hangman. Okay. for Aquarius. What is the theme, Spirit, for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. We are in conversation with Aquarius. What is the theme for Aquarius? Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is. The Chariot. That's the theme. The Truth. Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is the Three of Swords. What is the direction? For Aquarius. Direction is the Eight of Pentacles. What's behind the Three of Swords? What's behind the Truth? Is it that one? Is it this one? The Eight of Cups. We got two eights here. Is this for Aquarius? Yes, it is. The direction leads to the Nine of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, the Four of Cups. Thus far into the reading. All right, Aquarius, let me look at this for just a moment, please. Okay. This is a painful clarity for you. That you and your soulmate can't be together until someday, somewhere, another time. Now, this clarity card is in conjunction with the High Priestess about sentience, about knowing. You know that this can't happen right now. And it is killing you with the Strength card because you have to restrain your love for them because you can't have them right now. You can't have them right now, and it's got you stuck like Chuck and the Hangman. But achieving a new perspective and going through the transformation and becoming enlightened about it is the most likely outcome or goal. You wanted to move on this. You wanted to move on this, and it absolutely broke your heart when you found out that you couldn't be with your soulmate. Absolutely broke your heart. So you began to focus on yourself. Began to focus on your work, your self-worth, what makes you happy, because it was just too painful, and so you walked away from the heartache as best as you could. But it still got you stuck in the Nine of Swords. Because it was painful. It's also got you stuck in the Four of Cups. Because you know that that cup being offered to you, you can't have. And you don't give a rat's ass about them other three cups right now. You just plain don't care about them. Again, working. Chiseling away. Maybe at the wall that you've built around your heart. Which is very difficult for you because there's already three swords through it. But working on it all the same because you want to be out of the Nine of Swords. And you're tired of being distracted by the fact that you can't have your soulmate. Because you want them. because you know it's your soulmate. You know that this is something of value. You know that this means the world to you. You got the Strength card twice. This truth, this intention, this honesty is breaking your strength. Because the next card out is the Nine of Wands. Or the Ten of Wands. It's getting pretty heavy. This cycle has to complete and close before you can be with your soulmate. This is the one day, someday, somewhere, another time. All right, let's get to the flip. On the High Priestess, what does the High Priestess... That's not it. Remember, when I get a body rush off the card, that's how I know it's your card. What does the High Priestess want Aquarius to know? No? Okay. Wants you to know that this clarity is the truth. As painful as it is, you're accepting it. Even though it's killing you. You got the Two of Swords on the High Priestess, which this is a card of intuition as well. She is not stuck, tied, and bound. She knows exactly where her swords are. She's using the moon, if you can see her, to guide her. She's got a blindfold on because she's using her third eye to see, which is exactly what the High Priestess does. So using your intuition is working well with you. You got the Strength card out twice. No. Yes. On the Strength card, the Lovers. You got the Two of Cups and the Lovers and the Soulmate card. It's killing you not to be with them. Because you have to restrain because you know that you can't. On the Hangman. What's it going to take to get Aquarius out of the Hangman position and into the new perspective? Hang on a minute. I need to move my chair. Okay. Whoa. Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is. Okay. First of all, you're going to have to accept an apology that you didn't get because you're very sad. You're going to have to accept that this is not the right time for this new offer of your soulmate. You have to accept it. That's how you get out of the Hangman position. And don't forget, that's in the most likely outcome or goal. So acceptance is what's going to get you out of this heartache. On the Eight of Cups. I know that Aquarius walked away because of the pain, but what was the majority of the pain? Okay, the Five of Cups. That's what I said. You walked away from the sadness. Five of Cups on the Eight of Cups. Right next to the Three of Swords. Is that for Aquarius? No, it's not. These cards do not want to shuffle tonight. Sorry, Aquarius. On the Three of Swords, what was the heartache about? Besides not being able to be with their soulmate. What's the deep root of the heartache? You're still stuck in the Nine of Swords. You got it twice. Because you're stuck. You can't be with them. And that's the truth, and that's why it's killing you. Is that for Aquarius? Yes, it is. Okay. On the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles. You're trying to balance your own scale because you know that you can't be with your soulmate. So you're trying to put all of this work into balancing your own scale. Into balancing your own equal give and take, because this one day, you don't know when this day is going to come. All you know is this is your soulmate. That's the truth. And you can't be with him. How do we get Aquarius out of the Nine of Swords? Well, the devil popped out. You've got to stop with the obsession. Stop with the obsession. Accept the truth. That's what'll get you out of the Nine of Swords. How do we get Aquarius out of the Four of Cups? Start small. Take small steps. Because this is a very painful truth. So on the Four of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles, which means take small steps. Baby steps into realizing that you can't be with your soulmate at this time. Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Is there someone else? Is that for Aquarius? No. You got the Hangman again. You're working on achieving a new perspective. Don't forget, the Hangman is what came out in the most likely outcome or goal. And that is the acceptance of the fact that you can't be with them. That's what you're working on. Aquarius, here you are. Queen of Swords on the Ace of Rods. You are passionate about wanting to talk, and you can't even talk to them. It's like they've frozen you out. And you know this is your soulmate. You know this is your soulmate. Why are the Two of Cups at odds? In conversation with Spirit. Ooh. Okay. This obsession, it's keeping you in the Nine of Swords, started with wanting to find out about why you can't be with your soulmate. And there's an old adage that says, if we keep digging for everything we know and then we find out everything that we know, then the soul dies. Because it is constant yearning that keeps the soul alive. So you've been digging into why it has to be someday, somewhere, another time, when you know that this is your soulmate and you value it. But you dug too far, and that's how you got your clarity. The Ace of Pentacles is here because of the Ace of Cups. You're in love with this person. We've already established that. You value them. But don't forget, self-love on the Ace of Pentacles. The most likely outcome or goal is accepting that what you value may not be for you right now. How do we get Aquarius to put down the Ten of Wands? Withdraw your cup of love. I know it's hard, but once you do that, the Wheel of Fortune turns. You got to let this go. It's not the right time. On the Strength card, Aquarius is being very strong. How can we soften it for them? Because don't forget, on the Strength card up here, you got the Lovers, and the reason you're restraining is because you can't be with them. But the Strength card down here, let's see what that means. Thank you, Spirit, Major Tums. We are in conversation about Aquarius. What is the Strength card down here at the bottom? What is the meaning of it? What can you please clarify? The Hierophant. You can't let go of wanting to marry this person. You can't let go of it. But what I asked was, how do we soften some of that and get you to accept, to let go on the world? That's not it. Is that it? No. That's it. You're going to have to go solo. You're going to have to go within and trust that when this cycle completes, this one day, this somewhere, this other time, will bring your soulmate, and that will be the truth. It's going to be slow going. You're going to have to take baby steps. You're going to have to keep your ego out of the way. Because you just know it. You just know that this is your soulmate, and you know that you're supposed to be together, and you know that you can't. We got the King of Rods and the Queen of Rods. And they can't be together. They both want to come in rushing and they can't. It's not the right time. We've also got the card of waiting. It is not the right time. I'm sorry, Aquarius. It's just not the right time for your soulmate. Be glad you got one, though. Most people go their whole lives and never know who the hell their soulmate is. What is Aquarius not seeing within themselves? Thank you, Spirit. We're in conversation with Aquarius. Thank you, Major Tums. For Aquarius. You're scared. You're scared you're going to lose them. Any further messages for Aquarius? Power. Strength. Strength card again. This is the Dragon card. Remain strong. Let go, but remain strong. If they're your soulmate, they'll be back anyway, right? All right, what can Aquarius do to remain in their highest polarity to get them through this very difficult time? Peace offering. Peace offering on the one-day card. Offer peace to this day so it'll come. Let it go. Let it go on the soulmate card. And finally, for the clarity, for the truth, what does Aquarius need to know? Spiritual law of attraction. And take charge of the situation. Let go and they'll come back. Take charge of this situation. Use this clarity and this honesty with yourself to take charge of the situation and use the spiritual law of attraction. Any further messages for Aquarius? Drink more water. Purify yourself. That's the spiritual law of attraction. Purify yourself so that this love can come back to you. This is your twin flame. And you just can't be together right now. I should have known with the Two of Cups, the soulmates, the lovers, the someday, the somewhere. This is your twin flame. What can Aquarius do? What's the best advice for Aquarius with their twin flame connection? Detachment. With detachment, you finally feel whole inside, with or without the fulfillment of a particular person desire. Ironically, that's when it's fulfilled. This is a period of separation between you and your twin flame, your soulmate. It's just not the right time. It'll happen in divine timing. It will. This card doesn't come out very often. Aquarius, this has been your twin flame reading. I know it ran a little bit long, but it was very in-depth. I hope that this gave you some insight as to what you're dealing with and why you can't be with your soulmate right now. Don't forget, this is Turntable Tarot, where the tables always fucking turn, and they will turn again. My name's Ari. I've been your interpreter. Thanks again. You're going to be just fine, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.